Good morning, everyone. Hello. Hi, Grandpa J. Hi, Viper. Hi, Y7. Hi, Keymaster. Sunil. Kwan. Slavi. Gautam. Stein. Naz. I'm just going to call you Naz. ISWI. Hi, Mark. Hi, Jez. You better do some good game playing. Well, we hope so. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Anunnaki. Okay, so are you guys ready for today's live stream? Hi, Ivano. Looks like we have a bit of a delay. That's YouTube for you. Okay, so we're going to be running the Behemoth today with the Hwangje. Now, these are the new, I want to say long range, because usually when something is beyond 600 meters, I consider that long range. Anything up to about 500-600, I consider that medium range. So this is more a long range weapon. And this is the one with unlimited ammo. Okay, so you have 800 meter range. That is the damage. Let's see. When each laser is stable, it reduces 25% reduction. Okay, so turn off in turn as it overheats. Yeah, so you don't want this laser to overheat, but you'll see how much damage it does. It's very powerful. I was testing out the light, the medium, and the heavy versions last night. Hey, Momo. Oh, you subscribed 2 or 3 years ago. Thank you so much for sticking by. The Avalanche Behemoth store. You know what? I think those weapons were actually buffed, but the AoE, so the splash radius was reduced, from what I understand. But I think they were actually buffed. I could be wrong, because I know there was no mention. I don't think there was any mention actually of like not including the Avalanche. I could be wrong, but I think it falls under T3. I think they're a bit wait, are you talking about Avalanche or are you talking about these weapons? These weapons are pretty powerful. You'll see. You guys have seen the Prisma. Actually, if you didn't see my Prisma video of the Prisma getting, what was it, a 40% buff, you want to check that out as well, because then that kind of puts things into perspective relative, like the damage of this versus that. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to run in terms of the modules. I guess I could use the other pilot, but I'm going to use the Andre pilot instead. I'm going to get this weapon nerfed. Well, I don't need it. It's not based on me. It's based on their numbers. Okay, so what do I have? Oh, I think I have the on-damage stealth chips on here. Yeah, with Freezer. So we have the paralysis. Again, the drones are all going to be reworked in the next update, I believe. So, like, what you see here is, might be different later on. Can we see the gameplay? We are going to get to the gameplay. This is a live stream, so I'm just introducing the builds, what I'm going to be running during the live stream, and we're going to be playing for 2 hours straight. So sit back, enjoy, and don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the live stream. Anything on the Behemoth is insane. Yep, that's pretty much true, because you're running 4 weapons. There are a couple of weapons where it's not so great, but yeah. For the most part, it will do a lot of damage. Do I think the Razdo is good? To be honest, I haven't actually tried those weapons out on the Fafnir after the nerf, so I'm not sure about now. Honestly, like if you're going to be running nuclear amps, I would actually run the igniters. Okay, I'm going to see if I can try to get this to work. Some maps, I think this is going to do really well, and other maps, I think it's going to struggle. Guys, like, I like how... yeah, okay, there, this player. Very well played, actually. This guy, he recognized that. Oh, you know what? I was gonna change my my mothership too. I can't get through that guy's shield. Okay, there we go. First kill. Oh man, this guy's going straight after me. I think he... Oh, wait. Or is he? He's not. Come on, down to his last stand, last stand. Quickly, quickly, before he go... Yes. So that was my goal, to get him down to that last stand before he could go into that ball mode. This guy might be a bit of a problem. Nope. Look at the range. That is crazy. Now, I could use Shield Breaker on you, but if I do, then... Actually, that might kill him. The Orbital Strike. Yep. We gotta watch this top beacon. I think I could get killed here because we have... Looks like an Angler and a Mars. Yeah, I could use Shield Breaker. The only thing with Shield Breaker, then I don't have a heal. And I kind of need that heal just in case. Because when you take on a lot of damage, this guy's going to blind me. So like here, you see how I need a heal? This will keep me alive so that I can get rid of this guy. If I use Shield Breaker, I wouldn't have survived that. Even older weapons like Zeus. I haven't tried Zeus, but I know like the flamethrower weapons are crazy strong right now. Oh my gosh, I can get them right into their spawn. Man, so many shields. Imagine how strong this is going to be after the drone rework. We're not going to have all of these absorber shields. Guy's down to his last stand. Oh my gosh. Vaporized. Right there. I'm going to hit this guy with the orbital strike there. Let's... Oh wait, this... Oh, he killed my buddy. What is this? What is he in? That's a Skyros or something, right? No, wait, it can't be. Or is it? It's an Angler. I can't get him. Let's try to go for this beacon here. Thank you, Viper. Thank you for becoming a member. Ooh, silver rank. Wait, did you catch last night's live stream? You can go back probably and watch last night's live stream. I did a members stream where I was testing out different builds and stuff. I was actually trying to optimize the Hellburner because I'm going to be doing a recommended build setup video probably soon. I was kind of waiting for the whole rebalancing because so many weapons were being rebalanced. But I will be doing recommended builds soon for like a number of different bots. I have to revise pretty much all my videos again. So I have to kind of be careful how I do it because the drone rework is going to change things on top of that too, right? Oh my gosh. These guys vaporized. I think I hit this guy with the orbital strike. I don't want to push too close because I don't know if these guys have like scorpions or something back there. I can't see. We can get this guy. Uh-oh. No! Ah, he's gonna get me. There's no ways. There's no ways I'm gonna survive this. Gotta get another player if I can. That was a pretty good run though. You can actually brawl with these weapons. Yeah, they're pretty powerful. Even Prisma I could see getting nerfed. Some players were saying that shouldn't because it's an older weapon, but I mean, you know, players players want balance. If an old weapon's doing too much damage, it's the same as a new weapon doing too much damage. How is that any different? The difference is players have the old weapon versus them not having the other weapon. But if you're talking about like overall balance, it should apply to all weapons, right? Should be able to get this guy. I'm gonna try to hit that guy back. Oh, I kind of missed him. I was trying to hit him with the orbital strike. You drew a special edition Luchador and Carnage. Maybe I should do like a viewers thing where I showcase like drawings and artwork. I actually had I had an idea because players were noticing like I was changing my name. So someone mentioned what I should do is I should choose like viewers get to kind of create names and then it might appear in like one of my videos. I think that's a fun idea. Wonder if I ran it on a behemoth, and there we go. You know I'm gonna do it. At some point I'm gonna do it. We were kind of lucky in this game because it sort of favors that map. Yeah, so the difference between like the Hwangje and the Prisma, at 800 meter range, these weapons will pretty much win. Obviously, if it's beyond 800, then the Prisma is going to win because it outranges. And the Prisma is an older weapon, so it really depends on how you look at things. Depends on the map too. Thank you, Davis. Adrian, how exactly are you going to fight anglers with a nerfed behemoth? There actually is a way. I could use a patron. It depends on the setup too. Some setups, if it's close range, I stand a better chance. Obviously, range is not going to do well. I know that angler killed me, but in all honesty, if there was like a pursuer in stealth, I would have been in trouble anyways. I actually almost got killed by a pursuer last night. When I was running the exact same build, it was on Dead City. He got really close, and obviously he was going into stealth. And that makes it very difficult to survive. Like even on this map, right? This map... Actually, oh shoot, someone else hit him. Yeah, that wasn't me. No. Someone else actually hit him. On this map, it might be kind of tricky to use this build because remember, they can just come racing through the center. There's just so much cover here. Yeah, I can't hit those guys. I think that one guy's going to go into flight, actually. Maybe I can get this one. Come on, come on. I'm trying to lock this guy in place so that he can't get close. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And the thing is, I can't move to the bottom, which I want to do to protect, you know, the center here too. Because I need angles on the enemy here. I think these guys are going to be going in a flight. What is that? Yeah, we need more guys on this right side. We're going to be in trouble here. I'm trying to lock this guy in place. His shield popped up. This one's shield popped up too. There's no teammates here to help me out on this right side. I know players are going to say you should have sit back and camp, but you can't. Like once they get those two beacons, they're going to push into your spawn. So I could have... You see where this behemoth is? If we were both there, we both would have died. Now this is what happens. Now they're over here. There's 4 of them? 3 of them? Uh-oh. I'm trying to get rid of this guy here. Come on, he's almost dead. There we go. We've lost all our beacons. Yep. So on some maps, it's going to do really well. On other maps, not so well. I think... we have a Skyros here. I'm going to see if I can get rid of this guy. Uh-oh. Yo! I was trying to run away from this angler because he's going after me. So he's running back. And now let's see if I can get close enough to get him. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to feature this build for the Hellburner. There's actually... But this one is very... How do I put it? It's very specific in terms of the drone, though. The drone and the modules. Wow, did this game turn around? The minute I pushed, we're in their spawn now. Now it's the opposite. Now we have 4-cap them. Damn, this guy's still alive. Oh, wait. I think he was running the same build as me. I thought it was Prismas, though. They fixed a lot with the buffs and nerfs. I think they addressed a lot, but I think some weapons are a little bit too strong. I'm talking about some of the older weapons. So, like, flamethrowers are very strong right now. Like, relative to some of the other weapons, they might be a little bit too strong. Let's just move this way. Prismas I also find very strong. Like, for what it is. And, you know, you gotta kind of factor in, too. When we get the drone rework, it's going to change things. They're going to get even stronger, right? Because you're not dealing with all the shields. Oof, this guy... Whoa, these guys are doing a lot of damage to me. Yep, I'm dead. Let's use the Mugi. Adrian. This guy's going for the right beacon. I wonder if I can stop him. It's more just to delay so he can't get to this beacon. Yeah, the Flame Fenrir has never really been banned. Although, if we start seeing more nethers, like fast-moving bots, I can see it not doing that well because it doesn't really do well against fast-moving targets. Do I have a boa on this account? I do believe I have it on this account. You have difficult... Well, that's one of the things. It's more for slow-moving targets. It's very deadly, though, for slow-moving targets. Oh, yeah. Energy machine gun. Some of them... Yeah, because I was running it... what was I running? The Nucleon, I think? But the funny thing is, when I tried it out on the Behemoth, I didn't do so well, but it might have been because players were targeting me as well, so we didn't get a feel for, you know, what actually worked. What is that? Capri. This guy's gonna need some help. I'm trying to stop some of these play. Oh no. Okay, that's bad. Maybe I should have started with a Hellburner first. This guy's got anti-control on his thing because he's not slowing down. Does he have 3? Oh, you can push me all you want. I'm gonna kill your teammates. He's gonna have to engage. I can't kill him. I should have started with my my Hellburner first. Man, there's a lot of Skyros out here. I stopped that guy. This guy's still going after me. Now I have an angler. Well, there's the OP build that players are going to be complaining about. It just goes to show you there are weaknesses. You just need to know how to deal with it. But a lot of times players don't know how to deal with it. They keep their distance, which is actually what you don't want to do with range, because you're playing into their strength. I'm going to see if I can try to deal with these guys using the Hellburner. You got rid of one. Trying to stay in the circle here. I keep on moving. Man, I'm surprised none of my teammates dropped in here to help me out. I mean, I'm dealing with like 3 guys. There's no ways that I can drop in quick enough, can I? Trying to get that, there we go. This is the build that I said is a counter to the angler. Dude, out of that whole time, none of my teammates came here to help out. Wow. Okay, we got rid of the angler though. By the way, with an older bot with older weapons, just pointing it out. Hey, Kyan. Thank you so much for your donate. Good morning, Adrian and chat. Good morning, Kyan. Hope you're doing well. Long live the classics. There we go. Got rid of that. Oh, man, this guy, he's... Man, my teammates. Guys, watch your beacons. I can't use my ability, though. If I use my ability, then he's going to get the beacon. So I have to get rid of him first. There we go. Trying to get rid of that Typhon because he can obviously EMP us, so we've got to be careful of that. This guy's going to be chasing me, so I'm trying to drag them actually away from the beacon. Because if I drag them away, then at least their home beacon open. Yep. Let's hope that they follow me. Yep, he's following me. So that's one less Titan on their beacon, which gives us an edge. So I'm going to drag him over here. Let's try to deal with this guy. So you see what I was doing? I was splitting up their team. He might... okay, I was going to say he's going to drop in over here. No, he didn't. We're going to hit this guy with the orbital strike, though. We might be able to get this beacon because this guy, he flew up. Ah, he's landing. Where is he? You just saw feathers. Trying to hit this player here. I did slow him down. I'm just trying to empty my clip. There we go. The Hellburner speed is the core part. I was actually so some of the things that I was tweaking last night during my my members stream, some of it was the speed skills, but also changing some of the defense skills as well. Is that a Leo? No, I was gonna say, is that a Leo? I realized it was a Behemoth. Oh man, I dropped an orbital strike right over here in their spawn too. Yeah, so the Hellburner can actually run out of the range of the Angler. So that's the nice thing about the Hellburner. So when you see the Angler's ability has worn off and you're in a Hellburner, then run towards him and just detonate. Because the damage happens kind of instantly, right? Once you get them. Limited edition ether must be spawned. I totally forget about that because I'm running other bots, right? Which song is playing? Feels Like Home. I'm not sure where I got this from because I use like 3 different music like licenses. Monster Cat, Epidemic Sound, and Hotlist. Wait, what mode is this? I forgot to check. Oh, sorry, dude. Wait, if he's looking at me, he's watching the live stream. I think he's watching the live stream. Good grief, that's a lot of... Oh man, we're gonna have a problem here. We're gonna have a problem. That might do it. Except we got another one over here. Man, you know what? I should just start with a Hellburner first. Now we have this guy. Gee. We got him. We got him. Yes! Woo! Look at that damage on that. That's an Angler? I think that's an Angler. Oh my gosh, we got him. Yes! We survived. Maybe I need to put durability extender on this thing. But it's handy having the shield breaker though. I'm trying to let these weapons cool down a bit. Let's hit this guy with the orbital strike. Oh my gosh, that guy vaporized. Let's get this one. Godlike. Beyond godlike. Come on, come on. We need a living legend. Yes! Just wait. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. Phase shift shield. Phase shift shield, man. Can't kill anything here. That's a Titan. Oh my gosh, look at it. Holy jeez, what kind of Titan is that? Oh, that's a Shuranga. Wait. We need to let our weapons cool down a bit here. There we go. I got him. I got him. Titan Slayer. Oh, man. Yikes. Yikes. That guy's getting melted. Another Titan Slayer. What is this? Triple kill. This guy's blocking my way. Dude, he's trying to steal my kills. Move out the way. Mine, 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 mine. Yes, rampage. Dude's pushing me out the way. Come on, man. Ooh. Yikes. What hit that guy? Godlike. And what is this guy in? I have a feeling this might be an angler. Wait, you? Guys, we got a bit of a problem here. We got a bit of a problem here. What is this guy in? I can't hit him. We can hit this guy. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Yes. Oh, jeez. This guy went straight after me. He was planning the attack the whole time. We gotta survive this, guys. You gotta save me. You know what? The damage has already been done, though. The damage has already been done. I wiped out too many. Okay, I'm gonna stay out of that circle. Okay, now we run in. See, he's fearing for his life. We will get this beacon back, though. Boom. That didn't kill him? What? Here we go. This will. Surely. No? No! Oh my gosh, that still didn't kill him. What? He's gonna kill me. Actually, wait, maybe. Oh, he did. Man, I was surprised. He had like no health there. It's like he wasn't even taking damage. They took too long to target me. No, they're finished. They're gonna run out of bots. They just don't know it yet. The damage has been done. They're making a push. I mean, I guess I should give them credit for that, but we've already done way too much damage. We're gonna get that Saint beacon soon. Let's go after their Titan. Weaken their Titans up a bit at least. This guy's smart. He's protecting his Titan. I'm gonna go for him so he can't. Oh no, come on. Get rid of their support. I put an orbital strike here so that messes up this Indra. He can't turn. Let's weaken that Titan back there. Did you sell all of your Hornets? No, no, no. You never want to sell your weapons, dude. If you've leveled them up, there's a good chance it's going to get buffed again. Because they were buffed, but if Pixonic finds out how many players are using it, they will buff it. And they'll keep on buffing until players use. I've always said that. Players... It's so funny. They're like, you're just defending Pixonic. Well, look what happened. Look how strong the atomizers are. Can I use the glaive and the lance? Yeah, I can use it. I just don't like those weapons. Sometimes they do well, sometimes they don't. Like, if I had a choice between... Like, if I was to level up the Ether, I would use the Vajra and the Mahavajra. Hey, Tara. Looks like Gundam. That's what it looks like. I think it was inspired by that. Hey, Frederick. Glory and scatters. What do you mean Halo? You know what actually works really well is flames too. Oh, also Glacier and Rime works really well. I don't know if I would do scatter though. I mean, I guess it's shotguns. You had a ton of special edition and you sold them. Yeah, I think players often make that mistake. They make the mistake of selling weapons because it's not in the meta, and then Pixonic buffs it, and then the players get furious. You gotta... So, you know, like on my baby account, players ask, why you keep on upgrading weapons? Like, you're not even running new robots. Now you understand why I do it. It's not because Pixonic tells me they're gonna buff it. I don't know these things ahead of time. I just know how the game, like, you know, how it works. And when you've been playing for like 8 years, you know the general trends. There's nerfs, but there's buffs too. And quite often when they start buffing like older stuff, it's like, man, when are you gonna stop? You buff this thing like 5 times, and they keep on buffing and buffing until players start using it. Can I do a giveaway on the Karura Ether? I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway on the Imugi. So that's going to be coming up on my channel. I have to still prepare for that. I'm not sure. It might even... Well, actually, I don't know if I... maybe this week... they might be pushing it though. Maybe next weekend. But I did get approval for it. Wait, what mode is this? I didn't check. Boom. Man, I wish I had like sonic weapons on here or something. You don't have Fainter. Cryo's actually better though. Fainter I think got nerfed pretty bad, but I haven't tested out the Fainters yet. We need to get this right side back. I need to let my weapons cool down a little bit. What I can do is I can keep hitting the right side with orbital strikes. That might weaken them up a little. Yeah, because I can't... these are like sniper weapons. I can't go to the right. My team has to go. The problem is there's only one player that's going right now. And if they go one by one, my team's going to mech out. I think they're going to push the right, honestly, because there's like 5 of them there. Yeah, they're going to push the right. That's my prediction. This guy has, he has the spear. Man, I hardly even see the spear being used much now. The way that was nerfed and the Kepri, you don't see it very often. Trying to stop this guy from getting to that beacon. Come on, guys, stop him. Yes. Uh-oh. There's someone here. I'm not sure what this guy's in. He's going to go straight for me. I'm dead. Yep. By the way, I know players are going to point it out. See, the angler killed you. You need an angler to kill the behemoth. He could have killed me with a pursuer. I was in a game last night and I almost got killed by a pursuer. Anything with stealth or even a Ravana can kill the build that I'm running right now. That behemoth build. I always feel I have to point this out because players keep alluding to, well, pay to win, but they forget the abilities of some of the older bots to counter. So that's players for you, you know, when they can't figure something out, then they do that. There's too many of them. Happy about the spear nerf? No, the spear needed to be nerfed. It needed to be nerfed. It was way too strong. I'm going to see if I can try to actually put a teleport here. Actually, wait, hold on. We need to deal with this guy here first. There we go. I'm just waiting for him to drop down. MK12 crazy. Yeah, if you're going up against like players that are way too strong for your league, then I would just keep reporting. Yeah, there are a lot of tankers. I know the players are tanking. Embers or Redeemers? I would do Redeemers. So it's not that the Embers are bad. They're actually very powerful. You know, like flamethrowers are very strong. The reason why I would pick Redeemers is because usually when you're flying the Seraph, you're moving really fast and you can just hit your targets a lot easier with the Redeemers. Redeemers were also buffed too, so that's an extra bonus for it. You know what? I'm going to go through the teleport here. Oh, wait. This guy went through the teleport. I was going to go... He's like, wait, how did I end up over here? He used... You know what? I better close that teleport. So I'm going to do that. And then drop back down. Just so that these guys don't use the teleport against us. Yeah, that guy just got smoked. He had a spear too. Capri spear. So yeah, like if you report someone, like you click on their name, you can report them, but I'm not going to do it right now because none of these I don't need to report anyone. Nucleon, I haven't tried the Nucleon. Some players say the Nucleon's very good. I think if I had a choice, I think I would still do Redeemers. The thing with so the Nucleon, there was a chart that was put out on like Reddit, showing the damage. I think the damage for each weapon, but that was assuming that you would hit every single shot. With the Nucleon, you're not going to hit every shot, right? So the damage obviously is going to seem higher than it most likely is. Redeemers, you have a greater probability of hitting most of your shots just because of how it fires. It's kind of like comparing like Tyrants versus like a Punisher. You know, when you fire a Punisher, not all the bullets are going to hit. And the enemy, yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. That's the downside to it. So it can actually backfire on you if you're not careful. Hi, Cole. I'm actually going to go after this ether here. I hope I don't get double teamed because I know there's players on my left flank. Let me see if I can get a detonation on this guy. I'm getting attacked by 2 players, so there's a nether behind me. I think champion lack of players. Could be. But Champion League generally doesn't have a lot of players. Remember, it's only like 5 to 10% of the entire player base is Champion League. I need to empty my clip quickly. It needs to reload. I have to deal with this angler here. Trying to fire this way because I know he's going to go move in that direction. Let's try to hit this guy. I need that heal quick. Ugh! We're going up against another Fenrir. Oh man, I'm getting hit by so many Ming too. I think I'm gonna get blinded. Okay, I'm gonna try to actually wait, can I hit that? There's a Ming there that I could hit, but I need to get within range, and he's moving further back, so I can't hit him. Well, wait, maybe. No, I can't. He's moving far. He's moving way back. Thank you, Mervs. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. Yeah, you see he's watching. Is he stream sniping? Because he's been looking. I wonder if I can get close enough. Dude. I'm gonna hit him with the orbital strike. That should knock his weapons or kill him. I'm hoping. His health. Yep, he's dead. Man, they have another Ming. You know, I almost feel like the Prismas were doing more damage, but maybe it's just my imagination. This thing's overheating. I need to let these weapons cool down a bit. Oh no, the shell's gonna get me. No, no, no. Stop him, guys. Oh my gosh. He almost got to me too. Almost. Oh my gosh. That was close. That was close. He almost got to me too. Ooh. He's down to his last stand. My teammate should be able to get him. Oh my gosh. Yikes. His health. I hit this guy with the orbital strike, so he got hit. Oh Oh my god, that angler's shield just got melted. You guys see that? I saw something pop there. You know what I noticed? These weapons do a lot of damage to the Seraph when they're in flight. You notice? Look at that. Thank you, Davis. This is a sick question, but will you play MK3 Spectre with Pulsar? You'll get 0 kills? No, I don't think so. Pulsar got buffed. Thank you so much for your donation. I'll have to build that. Is that like a challenge now or what? You know what that shell should have done? I don't know if he did this. It didn't seem like it. He should have rotated in circles to spread the damage being dealt to his shield instead of running at me straight. He almost got to me though. That was close. Okay, so if I run the Spectre here, I'm not gonna have many tanks. The 1G has a better concept than the Prisma. Yeah, I think so. The Prisma is kind of weird because you do more damage the further out the player is. I'm just trying to find the Spectre here. Hold on a second. Spectre, I believe, was buffed too. Did I pass it? Something tells me I passed it because I think I ran the Spectre kind of recently. Why am I not seeing it? I think I passed it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They were pretty powerful right now because they got a buff, and then I'm gonna use the special edition version too. So many Cossacks? Yes, because I needed to sell items in my hangar. That's the reason why I have all the Cossacks. So instead of me putting 4 weapons onto a Spectre just to sell like a weapon, what I do is I remove the Spectre, buy a Cossack, and because I don't have to put weapons on the Cossack, it comes equipped with it. I don't need to put the 4 weapons on that on the Spectre. Allows me to sell my weapons quicker. And when you're dealing with an account like with so much content on it, it's just easier for me. Oh, this kind of fits with it. Silver. I guess I'm gonna use my pilot on here. So fragile. There are things I can do to increase the health, but I'm not gonna do that, I think. Let me just see what we have here first. You not heard that? No, trust me, a lot of players, they think like I'm tanking because they see the Cossacks. They don't understand that in order to sell something, I need to put weapons on everything, and I keep on having to explain to them. I even show them, and they still ask me the question. It's just unbelievable how many players don't know that. But I think it's because I haven't gotten to the point where they... It also shows how often I guess they play, because if they had a hangar full of stuff, they will know what I mean by that, right? Um, oops. Yeah, this is why I use this account, by the way. Players always ask me, they're like, see, this is why it's pay to win. And I'm like thinking, this is not even, first of all, this is not my account. So disclaimer. The reason why I use this account is because often I get requests like Davis has requested me to run the Spectre. Because I mean, I'm not like asking for donations here, but because I don't have donations to cover all the changes, this would be coming out of my own pocket for just like 1 or 2 games, and then I have to switch it back again. So by using this account, I don't have that expense. Did they remove? Oh, you know what? It's one of the skills. Okay, let's see. Which one am I going to use? I'm going to use maybe... Let's use Dodger. You didn't know about the Cossack trick? Yeah, it's a lot of the top players, well, not top players, the ones that have maxed accounts tend to do that. It's quicker to sell stuff because then you sit there having to change. Especially like on this account, like when I'm doing dream hangers, if I had to do what players ask me to do, it would probably take me 10 minutes more, right? Because I'd have to put weapons on all my bots just so that I could sell one weapon. It's crazy that Pixonic has not even like fixed, why don't I say fix that? It's like crazy how they didn't even have that in place in the first place. We want to go, yeah, we'll go with the beak. Yeah, because before I was doing it all on my own account and it started getting really expensive because I remember the one live stream, I think I must have spent like $200 on changing stuff because I had to buy the gold and it's coming out of like my own pocket, right? So I'm like, forget this. Like, I know I can claim like business expense, but that's too much. Because more players started and my, like, the donations wasn't even covering it. So I was like, forget. There's no ways I'm going to continue. It's not sustainable. Okay, so hold on a second. Pay for power, you're buying time and speeding up upgrades. Yeah, I think a lot of players are under impression that if they have a maxed out hanger, they're going to win more. It doesn't change anything because even on this account, I go through crazy losing streaks. Sometimes losing, I think the most I remember losing up to like 10, 15 games in a row. But that's usually when I'm on a crazy win streak, I will go through like 10, 15 losses in a row. It doesn't matter what I do. I could get like 16 million damage, 18 kills, 10 beacons, and I will still lose. No matter what I do, I will lose. It's just because that's how the matchmaking is. Typhon Wasp was shield breaker a long time ago, but I still wouldn't use Wasp. The reload is what will kill you. Yeah, that reload is what will kill you. I think players kind of forget that. It will do a lot of damage, don't get me wrong, but the reload is just crazy. You gotta watch this this side here. Man, I have a lot of micro freezes. I have a feeling it's one of my settings on my emulator because someone was mentioning, who was it? Dias was mentioning last night, he plays on Android. He never sees like all this freezing. If this is how much damage these pulsars are doing, it's actually doing a little bit too much damage, I would say. I wouldn't be surprised if these get nerfed down. That's like crazy damage for what it is. Like, you know, when I hit that Kepri at the start, I was like, holy crap, his health is half. And I think I was the only one hitting him. It was a bit of a delayed damage, but still. That damage is like way too high for, you know, what this weapon is supposed to do. Well, I mean, it is medium range, but holy jeez. This guy's gonna kill me. Why Basil Lepat? Why Adrian pilot Basil Lepat does with 800 meter weapons 10? Because I'm using Pulsars, and Pulsars has 600 meter range, not 800. I think you're talking about on the Behemoth. See, players are saying pulsars are balanced because they have it, right? But if you look at the damage output relative to some of the other medium range weapons, it's kind of crazy. Players want balance, but only if it favors them. They don't do it overall, which is what it should be. That's what balance is. It's kind of like these weapons. I find these weapons doing too much damage for what it is. Same with Prismas. I think what actually kind of surprised me, I was expecting a buff to like Orkans. I think Orkans need a major buff. Orkans, Tridents, Columbus. I would like to see those weapons being buffed more. Trying to lock this guy in place here because these guys are going to kill me. Ooh. Or are they? Thank you, Davis. Adrian, thanks. You are more skillful than... I think a lot also gonna depend on what weapons you are well, not weapons, your modules and your setup. You gotta remember too, Davis, this kind of favors that build. How would it have done on like Moon Map? You know what I mean? So it may not necessarily be the skill thing, might just be by luck that I got this map. I mean, I didn't know I was gonna get this map. I just got given this map. It kind of favors that build. It might have been a totally different outcome if I had landed on like Dead City map, for example. Some of the harder maps to play. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna get to... Trying to do some damage to these guys at center here because they're holding down this this beacon. Oh man, I'm gonna die. There's no ways. But we only have 4 players left. 5. Whoa, what the? Kind of landed by a corpse. Ah, there we go. I'm trying to get over to their side so we can at least get another beacon. This guy might kill me though. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What I'll do is I'll drop the orbital strike on him. That might mess him up a bit. Then there is no incentive to buy the new. No, you will still buy the new. I think if a lot of the weapons were balanced, players would still gravitate towards the new because by nature, they always want what's new. They never want what's... Well, I was in the middle of a clan battle. I didn't even realize that. I was wondering why these guys were so coordinated. That was funny. Oh, that's kind of weird. It works on your mobile network, but not on your internet, like Wi-Fi. Okay, let's see. Again, of course I get this map, but this is Beacon Rush, so it might be a little bit different. Oh my gosh, this guy. I kind of locked him down there. Trying to lock him so that... I don't know. I think he activated his ability because I can see... Look at this guy. He's looking at me. What is he running? He keeps looking at me. He must be a stream sniper. This guy here. I'm gonna have to back away. Actually, wait. Wasted my shots there. I mean, look how much damage I'm doing to this. That's an ether. That's a titan. And players are telling me this is balanced. How is that balanced? That's like almost half his health with one round of pulsars. For real. I'm just gonna jump. Uh-oh. Run! Run! No! I don't even know what that is. What is that? It's an Ares. I got him. Yes! We both killed each other. Yeah, that's totally balanced, guys. Now just think if I had that on a Typhon and I boosted the damage even more. Players are gonna complain. That's why I don't see the logic sometimes when players tell me certain things. They're like, oh, it's balanced because it's an older weapon. If you say so. I mean, that was a Titan. We almost killed the Titan with the Spectre. Exactly, I'm ruining that ether. Remember, it's balanced. Ah, brother. Just think, if I had that on a Typhon, that's 25% more damage when I use my ability, right? Crazy. Also, I think you should also factor in, like, the next drone rework. There's not going to be as many shields, so it's going to get even stronger. I'm trying to kill this Arthur, man. It's actually taking me a while to kill that Arthur. Good thing he has a shield. Uh-oh. We got a bit of a problem here. I'm just trying to lock him down if I can before he gets to this right side, but his buddy's here. Got blinded. This is why I don't like these weapons. I know they're new, but for me, the Mahavajra and the Vajra are far superior. Just trying to get away from this guy here because I couldn't kill him. You need to try to get closer to this player. Blinded by the light. Yeah, actually, that's one of the weaknesses I find with this particular build. Like, when you get blinded, like, you straight up are gonna lose sight of your shot. Like, you know, with the other shotgun, if there's a guy in front of you and he blinds you, you can still actually hit him. But these weapons, not so much. I mean, it'll be by luck, but the other one, you stand a better chance. How often? As often as I need to. Yeah, pulsars are better than hazard. Yeah, exactly. But even like the hazard, those weapons, I find they would... Actually, they weren't really that... I mean, they were doing decent damage, but not crazy damage. Like, you would see players use those weapons in games, but not like the spear or something. You know, when the spear was at its peak. Helios, if you're having trouble with the Prisma or even the new weapons, the Hwangje, which I'm using right now, the different ways you can use to counter them. One, it would be like stealth and hope that they don't have quantum radar. That's one way. If you have some robots with the ability to like to teleport, like Scorpion Revenant, make sure that you move from cover to cover, and then once when you're within range, you teleport, and you can take them out. Because one way to I don't want to say nerf, but it technically is. One way to kind of nerf the Prisma is to move closer, because if you close the gap, they become less effective. It should be the weakness of any long-range weapon. The closer you are, the less damage it's going to do. So if you can get closer, that's a skill that you need to learn to do. Whether it be using Scorpion Revenant, even something like a Pursuer, you could do it. Ravana is great. This is why I recommend, one of the first bots you should build is always Ravana, because you can close that gap very quickly. I run into that too on the baby account. I've actually taken out Erebus with Prisma on like Springfield map, and that guy, I'm pretty sure, that I ran into was either MK2 or MK3, but I killed him. I used the MK1 level 6 Ravana. I moved from cover, and I played the cover, and I closed the gap, and I moved closer and closer and closer, and eventually I was able to kill him. You can also use orbital strikes. So if you have weapons that can charge up your mothership, use that if you have it. Thank you so much, Davis. Adrian, heading to work. To everyone in the chat, MK3 punishes are not too bad. Bye. Thank you so much, Davis. Thank you so much for your donations. Much appreciated. Sorry, I was trying to find a game here. So I was trying to hit that that Loki back there. Oh my gosh, look what I just did to that Kepri. Maybe I should target this guy here. Good grief, that's crazy. What are these guys doing? We have 4 beacons. Just trying to lock this guy down. We need to get rid of this this Loki here. Got him. See what I did? I locked onto the player behind him. That way I don't need quantum radar. Whew. Yikes. Too many shields, man. Oh, this guy's... Come on. Oh, he's so... We got him, I think, right? Maybe. We got him, we got him. I'm gonna move back here. Wow, that guy just got smoked. I need to actually get out of this spot because I want to try to showcase what you guys all came here for, which is the Behemoth. not the Spectre. Oh! Dude, we just killed the Ao Ming with this. We're on rampage. Maybe I can kill this Kepri. Let's see. Yep. Gone. I dropped the orbital strike over there. Look at the damage. Man, this is crazy. Wow. Living legend. Yeah, these weapons are very balanced. Very balanced. I can see it now. Very balanced. Let's just kill this Ao Ming too. Can you brawl? Depends what you mean by brawl. Like, you mean very close range? Probably not. You're gonna be outclassed by like sonic weapons. We gotta find a good map here for that behemoth. Oof. Definitely not this map. But I guess I'll like start with it first. Angler is a big problem. Yeah, well, Angler is a meta bot, so you're always gonna have one bot that is, well, actually sometimes it's more than one bot. Oh, we're going up against a squad here. Oh, well, this is not good. Never seen these guys before. So you see how, like, you're going to notice when they spot me, they're going to charge me. That is how you get rid of, like, this particular build I'm using. So they're probably looking and eyeing me to see where the behemoth is, and then they're going to bum rush. Because remember what I said? I said that if you charge a build that has range, that's a counter to it. See? That is the counter. But I want you guys to see that, because sometimes players say, well, no, it's because you MK2 or MK3. These guys are maxed out too. This is how you deal with it. Has nothing to do with levels. Has to do with your strategy of how you play those bots or counter them. I think this guy's going to end up killing me. I have two guys shooting me, though. There's another guy behind me. Uh-oh. I picked the wrong drone. I hate when I do that. Now this... I don't think this drone even has any chips on it. Oh, hey, it worked. So one of the weaknesses of the Nether is, while it can do all the dashing, sometimes it's very hard to track at close range, like when you're aiming. So if you have something like a Hellburner, you want to use the strength of the Hellburner and charge him and get as close as you can so he can't hit you. You see, I was able to kill, and that's using a Hellburner, a much older bot than a Nether, in order to kill him. So I'm playing the strength of my bot in order to counter the weakness of, like, a newer bot. I actually hit him with the the orbital strike, so that might help a bit. Angler can counter sniper, not just the angler. You could use a Hellburner too. You could use a Ravana, you could use a Fenrir, Revenant, Pursuer. Heck, you could even use a Stalker. That might be pushing it in Champion League though, but technically speaking, you could. There's a lot. You could use a Skyrose. I mean, I could go through the list of robots if you really wanted me to do that. There's just so many options. The thing is, I could demonstrate it too, but that you won't see the demonstration unless I drop in and there is a camper, right? So it kind of makes it hard sometimes to showcase certain counters unless I see it. Because I could play 3 games and we might see that camper. I could play 20 games you might sit in. 20 games. It might even take 50 games. I don't know how long it will take. Because they're not in all games. This guy's got a patron. Technically speaking, another way to stop the angler is actually a Typhon. He does the EMP right, but he was a little bit too close. I think that's why these guys are running Typhons, you notice? This is a second Typhon now we've run into. Far-fetched, but not impossible with the Stalker, yeah. It's possible. But you can do it with the Pursuer. As long as you get close to the Behemoth or whatever it is, their range build, you can kill them. It's one of the biggest secrets to killing. One of the biggest secrets to killing snipers. Not really secrets. A lot of the top players really know this, but I mean, yeah. Strategy-wise, I guess. Whoa! Oh, shoot. 2 hours later. Okay, guys, I've landed. Oh man, now I have this build. This is like the worst build. You know, sometimes, depending on the lag, sometimes these weapons will work, sometimes they won't. Because if you're lagging, it's not going to register, right? And now I get blinded. I'm dead. Definitely dead. No! TDM always some campers. Well, what would you like me to use? Scorpion? Ravana? We'll use a Ravana. I think it's more players when they don't know how to counter something, then they immediately say that it's like pay to win kind of thing. When they might even have like the bots, they just don't play it a certain way in order to maximize like the damage or the effectiveness of it. Let's see, what will I use now? We can use... Honestly, I haven't actually tried the Ravana with the Sonics, with the Havoc, since the update. Because I've been trying out all the newer stuff. I haven't tried this out yet, so it could be pretty effective. Good morning, Shin. What weapon? I'm gonna use close range. I haven't actually tried the 2 nuclear amps, but let's try this. I'm gonna have to see how I'm gonna play this, so... Yeah, some of these skills I'm gonna have to... Oh wait, I have all speed skills on here. This must have been from when I did the how fast is a Ravana with all the speed skills. Okay, so I gotta change these skills. I totally forgot about that. Okay, so we got Tough Guy, Stubborn Warrior, Roadhog, Sharpshooter. Actually, wait. I'm not sure if these are the best skills for it right now for this particular setup I'm gonna do, because I'm tailoring this more towards like TDM. Yeah, I'll try with that setup. We'll see. They hack because they're bad at... Yeah, anyone who cheats or hacks, usually it's because they're not good at the game. It has nothing to do with pay to win. Trust me on that. Because they do it on like Fortnite too. There is one channel that I was watching where this guy, he was... so when he ran into a hacker, he would invite them. And then he would challenge them to like 1 versus 1. But the one time he ran into this one... it was a pair of hackers. It wasn't just one guy. It was 2 of them that were hacking. And he challenged them to a 1 versus 2, and he beat both of them. So it just goes to show you that it's not really about pay to win, because that game's free. It has more to do with, well, they're not good at the game and they want to cheat. That's how it is. So when you're dealing with like range, I mean, these guys have range. You want to move from cover to cover if you can. That is the key. Because range builds, usually they aren't good with close range. Whoa, that guy did a weird dash thing. I'm just looking around to see who the range is. Like this guy. Okay, so this guy has like Prismas or something. So remember, cover to cover. The closer you get, the weaker they become. Notice how this guy on the left side, he's doing the same thing, same tactic. So I don't want to use my abilities over and over again. You want to make sure you save it. That's why you have to plan your attack route. So this guy's going to go in a flight. We know where he took off, right? He took off over here. So I'm not using my ability yet. We're going to use it now. There we go. Yeah, they have a behemoth back. They have a scorpion here too. But I don't want to use my ability because if he attacks me, then I can at least use my ability then. So he has a... I think he has a whiteout. He's in trouble because he can't get out of here now. He's committed. Okay, so we know that there's a camper over there. So which route has the... the most cover? If I go left, there's not really that much cover. There's some cover on the right, so we're gonna try to do this here. So I'm gonna try to go around this way. Use my ability once. Use my ability again. Cover. Now I go to this spot here. That has cover. I don't use my ability yet because we want to see if we can save up 2, possibly 3 abilities. There, this Ravana is doing the same thing. Cover again. Now, I need to make sure that I stay alive. I'm just going to use a heal here. We're going to go to this spot here. I'm going to make sure that we have at least 3, looks like maybe possibly 3 abilities. We've got 2 right now. I'm going to move forward. I'm not going to use my ability yet because they're not firing at me. This guy is now. Now I'm going to use it once. Use it twice. Don't attack yet. You got to be patient. This is where the patience comes in. That guy's dead. This guy's going to be dead here soon too. He's just taken off. Come on. There we go. Oh, this guy actually has the whiteout drone on there. Almost got him though. Almost got him. He's dead. By the way, that's an angler. So not only did we take out a camper, we took out an angler too. Probably gonna go after me, right? This side. I need to try to inflict some damage on this Hwangje if I can. Even if it's just a little bit. Yeah. It's all about tactics. I know players say pay to win, but it's about tactics. You have to figure out which path has the most amount of cover. And you move from cover to cover. Now just think, if I had a pursuer, if I had even a dash bot, I could have probably pulled that off, right? If it was something like a Balkazari or a Hechi, I could have done that. You just save your abilities. Just try to target this guy. Oh. I'm trying to lock them down because they're... Yeah, this guy... I'm going to hit this guy with the orbital strike just in case. Yeah, that was an angler. He got totally smoked. Skills, guys, skills. You got to remember also patience. I think maybe that's also why maybe players might be struggling too, because I know the younger generation just by default tend to be more impatient generally. I guess it shows my age, right? But yeah, generally, like, I find youngsters, they are very impatient relative to like the older folks. So when they attack, they must attack now, and sometimes that's not the best thing, because I see it even in like Fortnite. They all want to attack, and then when they die, they leave the game. But I can kind of see that with this game too. Damn, that guy went down fast. What hit him? How do you counter anti-tankers if you're a camper? By running a lot of brawlers, so that when they kill you and they get close, you can kill them with your brawlers. It's all about countering, like they have the counter to my counter kind of thing. Hi Onyx. Hey Shoot. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, like, so you see how my behemoth died? Let's just say they brought like Ravanas, Revenants, I don't know, Kepri, Anglers here. So to counter them, I have the Hellburner. So it's like a counter to their counter. You know what I mean? So that's why you got to plan ahead. That's why when I attack someone, and I'm even planning roughly where my death is going to be so that I can plan my next move with the next bot. It's like playing a game of chess. Hell is also pretty good. I haven't actually tried the Hell. lag, you're gonna be you're on your own with that one, because it can be so many things that can cause lag. I know a lot of times players like say it's a game, and it could be the game. I'm not saying it's not. It very well could be, because there's a lot of effects and stuff going on with this game, but it could be even like your internet service provider. You know, sometimes like when they throttle you, like I know when I first started, oh look, I'm going up against my clanmate. What's kind of funny is I know he runs Hellburner, so I wonder if he's running his Hellburner now. Hellbilly. Oh my, he's getting whooped by some laser dude. Good thing he doesn't know this is me. The advantages. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna go to the left side. I'm gonna hit this side with the orbital strike. That should help my teammates with this guy. He's dead. He shouldn't have done that. Yep. Except we lost the right. Man, these guys are sweeping down the right side. What on earth is my team doing here? Yeah, I think the lag that I sometimes get might be actually even the wait a minute, what? Is that a Kepri? Oh no, it's an Invader. I almost thought it was a Kepri. The other day I was like recording something, and there was a Kepri that jumped. It caught me by surprise. But yeah, like I was saying, sometimes I think the lag that I get is also from the emulator that I'm using, because it's processing the game more times. So here's an example here. We have this guy. So if he killed my camping bot, well, this is where I use Ravana to counter. Man, this is one tanky invader. Now, who was it? It was Dies. One of my members, he was saying he never lags like what he sees in my live stream, and he plays on Android, so I think it might be the emulator. Okay, so you see how I see there's a camper. Let's see if we can try to... Oh! I got EMP'd. I'm trying to plan my next move here, but I think my... Yeah, my health. Oh man, no! He went into a stealth. They're all going after me now. I'm trying to get close just to get a couple of hits in. If I can get that damage on him. You get close to your brawler ally. That doesn't always work, because usually brawlers are more aggressive, so they tend to be more mid-map. I need to try to get this guy here. We need to stop this this avalanche build. I put an orbital strike there too, just to kind of help. Let's try to lock this guy in place. Ooh, you know what? I might be able to target the Ming. Oh, we locked their Mirromets down. Wow. He just got melted. I'm going to target that area there. I hit that area with the orbital strike too. I'm trying to get their the Indra. Amplify that damage a bit more. What I'm trying to do is trigger as many of the last stands as I can. So like once I get this guy down to last stand, I focus on the next one. This way it makes it easier for my teammates to kill the enemy. There's a guy hiding on this left side here. What is that guy in? Mars maybe? Yikes. Oh my gosh, he's taking a lot of damage there. I kind of slowed him down too. There we go. I'm gonna see if I can target this angler here to help out. Oh, come on. Every time I activate my extra damage, the guy's either behind cover or his shield pops up. You gotta hit this guy here while we still can. This angler's gonna kill me. You almost got him. Oh! He's almost dead. Oh, you know what? I might be able to get him. I'll put an orbital strike here. That might be enough to kill him. Hold on, dude. The bush bomb so they can't see me. They're starting to run their Skyros now. They're getting desperate for beacons. I'm gonna push this right side. You know what actually works also pretty decent for the angler is the ice weapons. Dazzle Lantern good for the Luchador. It's not my top pick for the Luchador. I think I would rather run Mahavajra and the Vajra weapons, because you got to think, so with the Luchador you have the reflector shield and usually you are jumping into a mix of players. I just think it'll be more effective if you had close range weapons rather than range. Not saying it won't work. It can work, but if given the choice I would rather use the Mahavajra and the Vajra. Deploy the ether. I didn't feel like I needed to use the ether. That's why I didn't use it. Brian, your hanger actually isn't as bad as you think it is. Because I know you ran a lot of Fenrir's. Fenrir's still pretty good. I'm actually surprised not more ran like Ravana too. This might be an interesting build. Actually, I wonder... I've never tried making this more tankier with the immune amplifiers, like 3 of them, but I think I should try. I won't get as much damage, but maybe there might be something there. Let's remove this. Glaive and Lance won't work. Well, I mean, I can sit back. It's just... like, it's harder for me to play that. Especially when I get these micro freezes, because I find I miss a lot of shots. You know what I haven't actually tried is Redeem and Tyrants, because they all got a buff, right? Mystic, don't buy any drones or drone chips. That's my advice. Don't even think about it, because you know when they change the stuff, that drone that you bought might not be that great. I know we have the test servers and some players say this is what the drone's gonna do, but they might even change it. You know, they've done last minute changes before. So yeah, rather wait, save your gold. Well, I mean, technically speaking, it's gonna be a different currency from what I understand. But even that might change. It might change. Maybe the upgrade is only the newer currency, but getting the drone is still gold. Who knows what they have planned. Yeah, I'm not badging. Like on my baby account, I think I almost have 10,000 gold now. I'm gonna put it probably towards like modules and like pilots. Hey guys. I mean, we could run... Brian, you have sonic weapons, right? I mean, that's like really old meta, but yeah, sonic weapons work really well, but I kind of like the flamethrower build on here. Let's see what we have. You could use Beak, but I'm not going to use Beak on here. Avalanche are very deadly. They got buffed. But you would have to run like 4 of them. They were nerfed, but they still do a lot of damage. I've actually died a lot to them, believe it or not. I think they nerfed the splash damage, but what I noticed in their notes, I don't believe I saw Avalanche being excluded from the buffs. So I think it's is it a T3 weapon? If it's a T3 weapon, it's actually 25% stronger. Like, the damage of it is stronger. You have Sonic and you have Flames. Now I'm actually going to use Flames because I find this actually really good counter to the Angler. Now, if I get attacked by multiples, it might be a little bit a different story. But, I mean, we're talking about multiples here. If you're going to talk about multiples, then you need 2 Fenriers versus 2 Anglers. You can't say, well, 1 Fenrir versus 2 Anglers. You see, the Fenrir sucks. That's how players like doing their comparison. I'm like thinking, yeah, and what if you had another Fenrir? It might have changed the outcome. Hey, Rock. T4. Okay, so if it's T4, it's 40% more damage, but they nerf the splash radius. Still worth it. Incoming! Oh man, this guy. Oh shoot. It might take a while for me to kill this guy here because he's got a He's got a Fenrir and he's got a Nebula on there too. Someone got a left beacon. Shoot, I need a heal. I'm not gonna get that heal in time. We're gonna use the Mugi. Man, those micro freezes are killing me. Sometimes I fire at the play and they're not even there. This guy's almost dead. We almost got him. This guy's running Avalanche. Had to kill him quickly because these weapons are actually very deadly. I'm gonna go for this beacon here. I'm trying to do like a 5 cap on them because we are going up against a squad. Actually, this is a squad match because I noticed scan. We have a couple of players from that clan there. Yeah, so if I can try to delay them from getting this beacon even better. Should get me 100 likes. Yeah, I don't do well on the likes thing. Hint. If you enjoy the live stream, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can try to kill this luchador with this Fenrir. This Fenrir is designed more to counter anglers though. If I wanted to output more damage, I would change my my setup slightly. But sometimes it's not about like getting high damage. Sometimes it's about countering what you are going to be facing. Actually, it usually is. Okay, let's see how it does against this this angler. Oh, come on. I would have killed him. I so would have killed him. I was waiting for that. Why the game have to end there? They were excluded. I don't know. I have to go back to their notes because when I was reading the one set of notes, I'm not sure if they mentioned the avalanche. I know they mentioned the nerf. So let me just see. Hold on a second here. Yeah, they actually say here, following weapons won't be affected by the buff. Spear, Fainter, Talon Claw, Jaw, Decay, Hazard, Blight, Hammer, Mace, Cudgel, Smooter, Razzle, Cremola, Puncher, Venom, Toxin, Bane. Yeah, they don't mention the Avalanche. There's no mention of the Avalanche not being excluded from that. They did mention a couple weapons, but not the Avalanche. Okay, so let's see. I'll run one more game and then that's gonna be the live stream. They were part of the blanket, exactly. They were part of the blanket buff, but they did say that the avalanche AoE radius, so the splash radius, was decreased from 19 meters to 12 meters. So that's what was making it so deadly. But I actually have a feeling that we might find possibly that the avalanche might be a little bit too strong. Man, I'm running into these guys again. What's going on? The avalanche might be too strong when they make changes to the drone rework, because I think, you know, with less shields, I mean, could you imagine? That's kind of like having the splash radius. I mean, that's why it was so deadly, was because of that splash. Can I try the Hawk? I won't be able to do it today because this is going to be my last game of the stream. But I might run it in a video. Although I don't think I would use a cryogenic Hawk. I know what you're talking about, which one. I don't think I would actually use that in the current meta. Because the Hawk was... it was nerfed a while back for starters. And I would say it's more of a mid-range kind of bot now. So the style of play is different. Trying to get the center beacon here. 8-hour streams. What? I don't know about 8 hours. I've done like 7 hours though on Fortnite. But that's my other channel. And we keep giving up that right side. I'm gonna have to get rid of this behemoth here out of my hangar like soon, because this is a range build and I don't want this to be my last spot. You want to always make sure you get your damage in with your range as quickly as possible. We need to get that right side quick. It's gonna be costly if we don't get it. Come on, guys, that right side. You got to push there. We need that those beacons back quickly. Otherwise, I'm going to get out of my behemoth. Oh my gosh, that guy just got melted. What is that? Ravana. I need to let my weapons cool down a bit here. Okay, so we're getting the right side perfect. Let's try to get rid of some of their range. We can probably push that right, their home right. Don't let him get that beacon, please. Ah, shoot. Come on, guys. Musket. Oh. I'm gonna have to... I might have to ditch this because we are down on beacons. I don't think my team wants to push that right side. Yeah, they don't. I'm trying to see if I can... Oh, wait, they have another behemoth back there. Can I target this guy? I can't get to him. We're gonna lose the left. I saw a player going to our left beacon. Yeah, my teammate needs to push the right. Push the right. Yeah, well, if you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna have to do it. We're gonna lose this game. There's no ways we're gonna win this. We're down on so many beacons here. Yeah, we've lost. Impossible to win. So he's... Oh, Jesus, guys, right here. You need more power. Yeah, I should have ditched the Behemoth. See, this is the thing, you know. You can camp in it, you can get kills, but if you are using your beacons, it's not worth it. You're going to lose a lot of games that way. We were down a player too, which doesn't help. Okay, so anyways, guys, that is going to be the stream. So if you have any questions about the Behemoth or like this particular build, feel free to post it in the chat. Don't they nerf that it goes through shield? No, it went through my shield. It still does a lot of damage. Also, I was pressed up right up against that guy. Or unless you mean like before I attack head on. Yeah, they'll still go through you if you have it. It still does a lot of damage. Yesterday you unlocked the motherships. Any advice? Well, what I did with my the baby account, I got the Dreadnought, which is the cheapest one, and then I just kind of got the components and I leveled it up. So I think that's what you probably want to aim to do. I need to kind of look at what's here. Hold on a second. Because they changed everything. Here's a black market. So what you can do is you can use the Dreadnought as like your basic, but don't get too attached to it. Being that you are a free player, you know, open up the bronze chest. I don't know if you have, you guys don't have ads, right? Just save up your keys. If you have it, save up your keys and then open up one of these. I think this one might have, yeah, this one has Orion components. But it's harder to get the Orion components and the Monarch. Because there's only a couple of them over here. Hi Fusion, thank you so much. Thank you, Frederick. What do I think of the Karura Ether? Well, being that it's a limited edition version, I think a lot of players would rather run this over the regular one because it actually gives you more health. And it says here, limited Titan or limited edition Titan, 10% more durability. So you have more health with this one. But these weapons, I think some players will use it, but the majority will probably use the shotguns. I'm talking about the very strong players. You know, you can snipe with this, but the thing is, if you are going close range and you have to push beacons, for example, like it's coming down to late game. And also depends on the map too. The Mahavajra and the Vajra is going to be a stronger build. And that's not just me saying that because I'm a brawler. I'm telling you based on the games I played. The majority of those that are very strong players tend to run the Mahavajra and the Vajra on the Ether. Thank you, Erlen. Thank you so much for your donation. Just missed it. Can't wait to see your after the drone changes. Keep up the great work. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing like a recommended builds for a robot. I'm not sure which robot I'm going to do yet. I have to kind of do my research on that. There won't be any secrets revealed just yet because obviously drones are going to change, and that's going to like change the game in a very big way. So yeah, that's why I kind of keep those things separate. A lot of times players ask me, why don't you just do one video? The thing is, it doesn't make sense to do one video because the meta always changes. And maybe perhaps the module combination and the drones might be the same. So I would have to do a whole separate video showing everything again. It doesn't make any sense. Rather break it up into, you know, one focuses on the setup and the other focuses on the combination of modules and drone, because that ultimately is the so-called secret to make the build very strong. So if one changes, at least I can just do the video for that part. That's why I kind of did it in that kind of structure. Should you use glaciers on Orochi or the hammer? I haven't actually tried out the hammer. I think the glacier would pack more of a punch. Another option I think you should really consider too, possibly Redeemer and Devastator. Because Devastators were buffed, Redeemers were buffed as well. Redeemers also have a really good reload too. In fact, I think I would rather run possibly Redeemers over Glacier. Because the thing with Glacier, you will fire all your rockets at your opponent. But then after, if you don't kill them, you are busy reloading and firing like one rocket at a time. And if more red players come into the equation, you're going to be in trouble. So at least with Redeemers, you know, you fire all your shots, you reload, you fire all your shots again, and you just keep on rotating until you die. Are shaders viable for the nether? It wasn't doing that bad. I will need to test it again. What I would actually like to do is actually test that and then test the magnetars as well. But I find, you know, shaders fire a lot faster than the magnetars. That's why I kind of almost prefer that kind of firing mechanic. Yeah, I think hammer over the glacier might, because you have the better reload. But then again, you know, the hammer, that wasn't really buffed. I don't think. Yeah, they said hammer, mace, and cudgel wasn't in the thing. That's why I was saying maybe even possibly Redeemers. How do you get Redeemer? I believe you can just build it in the workshop. That's what I did. I actually have I have 3 Redeemers on the baby account. Not this account, the other account, the free account that I have. Yeah, I have different accounts. I have 3 different accounts. This account, my main account, and then the free account. So I do the free account because with that one, at least that way I can kind of show players what I would build. But yeah, you just go to here and you build it here. But if you have the Cryptic Redeemer, that would be a better one to upgrade because it will do more damage. So you just produce it here. Dies, no, I have not tried the skirmish. Vipers on the Seraph. I haven't tried the Vipers. I mean, I have run it on the Behemoth and it was okay, but the thing is the reload. It's more the reload that I don't like about it. Ajax, I'm not sure if when that opportunity will arise because I've already asked and I got approval for the Imugi, so I'm not sure if I'll be doing a giveaway for that. You accidentally bought a shock train for gold. You will have to email Pixonic. You will have to use the in-game thing to contact them. I'm building a phantom turret, but you don't know it should stop. Go to weapons. I got So Rogue, your question, that's kind of the reason why I tell players to kind of focus on weapons rather than robots, because of the very thing that you've just described, because you said you're building the Phantom to replace a Fury, but you don't know if you should stop to go to the weapons because you barely have any of the weapons. So that's why I say to focus. So if you have like a build in mind for, like, say a Fury or like a Phantom, build the weapons first, and once you have the weapons, then decide if you still want to go with that build. If you don't, at least you have the weapons. Definitely don't sell it. But yeah, having weapons gives you more options. I can't tell you, like, I have a lot of actually newer bots on the baby account which I won through events, but I'm not using them, and players ask me, well, why aren't you using them? Well, the reason why is because I actually don't have the weapons for it, because I don't play on that account very often. Yeah, I don't have the weapons, I don't have the silver, and I have to be very picky about what I decide to build. So right now, like, I do have a Erebus with the Redeemers, but I'm building another Redeemer so that I can run it on the Fenrir with Turons. But yeah, I'm very picky about which weapon I decide to build, but I keep on building different kinds of weapons just because I might get a new robot and I might want to run it, but if I don't have the weapons, there's no point. Like, upgrade the Scatty. Honestly, if you're looking at 600 meter range, I would rather go Pulsar. Pulsar is very deadly. From what I saw in today's live stream, it's kind of ridiculous. I wouldn't actually, honestly, I mean, this can be a bad thing too, but I wouldn't be surprised if they nerf it. I mean, I was doing like serious damage to a Titan. We're not even talking about regular bots here. Will there be a clan box live stream in the future? Possibly. Yeah, like I said, the hackers and the subtle hackers. You know what's kind of crazy is I was reading a post or whatever from Danny Lightning. Someone contacted him saying that, like, a lot of the top clans, I think they're talking more like Android and Steam, like 60% of them use subtle hacks. I mean, could you imagine? You're so desperate to win that you're willing to actually cheat at the game so that you can prove that you're good. Well, you're not really proving anything, you're just proving that you cheat, but that's kind of sad. Yeah, Charlie the Raven's really good. I'm just surprised like a lot of players don't use it. Well, I mean, I know why they don't use it, because there's newer bots out there. Some will say because of the anglers or whatever, but it's not really that. You know, I've used, I'm trying to think, like I've used, like, say a Kepri, I've used like some of the meta bots like Seraph, and it actually performs really well relative to those bots, and those bots are newer. I think the reason why players don't use the Raven, I don't think it necessarily has to do with they don't have the resources. They're just saying that because they want an excuse. I think it's more because it's not a newer bot and they don't like the ability compared to, say, something like an Imugi, for example. I think it's more that. Yeah, some were saying like also that Imugi will just smoke the Raven because it's in stealth, but I don't think these players really understand that you can put Quantum Radar on a Raven, and if you apply Wonder Worker, that means every time you jump, you gain health, so at least you have a heal. But if I have Quantum Radar and the Mugi goes into flight, I'm getting a 20% damage buff with the Raven because of its ability, and depending on which weapons I use, there's a good chance that that Imugi is either going to take crazy damage or it's going to be dead. It just surprises me that players don't think about these things. I mean, you know, you claim that you play the game a lot, but you know, there's a lot of counters to these things. Hey, Lonnie. Can double jump and waste angler's ability time. Yeah, if you time it right. But obviously, if there's multiple anglers, you're going to run into trouble. But again, you can't use that as an example because you're comparing one raven versus 2 or 3 anglers. You know, like, how is it going to compare if you had 3 ravens versus them? You know, like, players, they like twisting things so that it favors their argument kind of thing. You got to be realistic. It's kind of like with the Hellburner, you know, like, I think the battle between the Hellburner and an angler could be pretty close depending on how things play out and what build the Hellburner has. But if you have multiple Hellburners, that could also be very deadly too, because in the instant that the angler has a cooldown, double Hellburner blast, probably down to its last stand if it has it. Hi, Stellan. Yeah, Fusion. Yeah, it is really sad. It's just sad that players need to cheat to prove that they're good. I mean, if you're good, then show it through skill. Don't cheat. Mostly Android. Yeah, I can see them doing more on like Android and Steam. I'm not saying that it's impossible to do on iOS. It's just harder to do, I believe. Apple, it's just because of how Apple, you know, it tends to be, it's not open source coding like Android and Steam. Yeah, iOS tends to be more protected against stuff like that. But it's just kind of sad. Like, I mean, like, first of all, it's a game. You know, a lot of players play just to have fun, but the fact that they have to cheat in order to show that they're good. I mean, what are they compensating for? I just don't understand the logic behind it. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but like, wow. Yeah, flames are very good weapons right now. They're very, very strong. Well, I mean, they were strong before. They're even stronger now, which is crazier. And you know, like, when we have the drone rework and we have less absorber shields, I can only imagine how much damage flames are going to do. I actually think they're going to have to tone it down. There's a couple of other weapons. I think, like, Pulsar, they're going to have to tone down. I can see Prisma. You know, these new weapons I was using on the Behemoth today, definitely. Even the cryo rockets might be a little bit too strong. I mean, I've run those rockets on like the Angler, and they seem to do quite a lot of like burst damage. But I think it's gonna depend on how the drones play out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kill. The Typhon with Pulsars is crazy strong. I mean, I was using it on a Spectre, and we almost killed, and was it an Ether? We almost killed an Ether, I think, with the Spectre Pulsar. Now, if you had to apply that to a Typhon, if you have the Rivertaze Pilot, that's another 25% extra damage. That Ether would have been dead. You know, I like players like referring to the spear doing a lot of damage to Titans and stuff, or like even these weapons. If I'm using a Spectre with Pulsars and I'm almost killing an Ether, you can't surely say that that's balanced. Players say that it's balanced because it's an old weapon and it's something that they have, so it favors them, therefore it is balanced. That is not balanced. That is too much damage. Now, I'm not saying that these are balanced because I think these also need like a nerf. Based on, you know, what I'm seeing. Prismas also I find are doing too much, but I wouldn't do any kind of nerf now. I would like to see how it performs when the new drones, the rework comes. You know, after like say a month or two, and then we can kind of say, okay, which weapons are performing a little bit too well. That's what you call like balancing. Thanks, Kill. Thanks for the time, Adrian. Enjoyed the live stream as usual. I hope you get this IP ban. You can get this IP ban fixed. I'm confused. Which IP ban fixed? I'm confused now. Brian. You've been chatting to a gel too much. Everyone's been asking me what do I have for breakfast, what do I have for lunch, dinner. It's like a, it's it's a thing that's been happening when I stream my Fortnite at night. There's one guy that he keeps asking me what do I eat. What about a Weber Typhon? Barker, if I had a choice between the Weber and the Pulsar, I would straight up hands down choose the Pulsar. Weber, you will shoot and then you have to wait for the charge before you can fire again. And you know, with like lag in the game, if you lag at the point that you shoot and you miss, just think you have to wait for the thing to charge up before you can fire again. So yeah, for me personally, there is more value in the Pulsar over the Weber. So I would rather like level up. Yeah, it's just more versatile. Yeah, there are some weapons that I would like to see being buffed. The Orkan, Tulumbus, Trident. You know, some of those weapons, I think they need a buff. Now, you don't want to buff it to the point where, you know, it's competing against something like the Glacier, for example, or like the Cryo. You don't want to buff it to that point, but I just think relative to the strength of the weapons we have at like the T2, T3 levels, I think it does need to be buffed. I get the souls of my enemies. Oh, because the guy is always hungry and angry. You mean he's hangry? You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I actually thought at one point, what I should do. I was even thinking about doing this on like another channel, like a snack channel thing where I review snacks. Killer, right now I'm not going to be running any games because I ran for the last 2 hours. We're just doing a quick Q&A before I sign off. I always say quick and then it ends up being like 50 minutes. Hey Ratchet. What about the Magnetar? The Magnetar is strong too, but the Pulsar, like, I definitely noticed the strength of that. I will have to try the Magnetar again because I did try it, I think, on a Capri. And from what I recall, I wasn't too impressed. I will have to try it again. Yeah, but I know Pulsar is very strong from what I saw. I mean, that one Capri that was moving across, I was like shooting at him and then all of a sudden his health is like half health. And I'm like thinking, did someone else shoot him? But then he got locked down and then I knew it was probably me. It was just lag. There was a bit of a delay. Hi July. Everything at once. No, this is not my main hangar. This is a hangar, or this account belongs to Pixonic. So I use it for like live streams or like video, creating video content on like the newer material or items that come to the game. Also, when I'm like in today's live stream, there was a request to run like the Spectre. It allows me to take on those requests. Otherwise, I'll be paying for the gold and yeah, it gets very expensive. Come to a, you know what? I'd actually like to go to Hawaii one day. It looks really nice there, but I heard it's very expensive. Is Calamity, I believe, Spark, Scourge, and Calamity are stronger. Poutine. You know the poutine. You know what? The first time I tried poutine, I was like, I'm like, man, this is gonna give me a heart attack. It's one of those foods. So for those of you who don't know, poutine is like a Canadian. It's a Canadian food where they have fries. They have fries with gravy and cheese curds. It's like a Canadian like dish. It's really rich though. I don't think I could eat that. Food Network stuff. Uranov, yes, I remember. Support to make a food channel. It's so funny. My Fortnite channel turns into Fortnite and food. Fortnite and snacks. Fortnite and snack review. Bye Ajax, thanks for dropping by. Okay, so that is gonna be it for the live stream. Before I get going, thank you very much to Dark Warrior, Lone, Smiley, Togi, Dominic, Kine, Jack Goose, Frederick for helping to moderate today's live stream chat. Much appreciated. If they have YouTube channels, make sure to check them out as well. Also, thank you very much to Viper and Merv for becoming or being members of the channel. Much appreciated. Thank you very much to Davis, Kine, Grandpa J, Erland, and Kill Them All. Thank you so much for your donations. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And if they have YouTube channels, make sure to check them out as well. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to have a test server tomorrow. I have to kind of double check to see if there's anything new. I might maybe do somewhere ask me about the whole drone rework. The thing is with that, like I said, you know, sometimes they have these like they will show the drones, and then when it comes to live server, it's totally different. So it depends, because I have kind of touched base with it. The one I did a live stream of it about a week ago, I think, right? So I'm not sure if there's going to be anything different. Let me just double check here. Oh, I don't yeah, I don't see any test server stuff. So there might be a live or a video tomorrow. We'll see. Fusion. Tot ziens, Adrian. Lekker dag. He's just saying goodbye and have a good day. In Afrikaans. Okay, so anyways, if this is the first time you happen to drop by my YouTube channel, I hope you enjoyed today's live stream featuring the Behemoth with the Hwangje. Very powerful build. Also, if you guys missed my other video where I ran the Behemoth with the Prisma, those Prisma weapons were also buffed. That's also another really insane build. Make sure to check that out. But if you did enjoy the stream, make sure to leave a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps the channel out. And also consider subscribing, because I will be doing a giveaway in the future for the Imugi. So that's going to be coming up on my channel. Pretty big giveaway as well. Okay, so make sure that you keep tabs on that. I'm trying to think. So Sunday, I've actually been thinking about my live streams of War Robots Frontiers. There might not be one on Sunday. I'm still kind of debating on whether I should do that. I might actually take Sundays off, which would be nice. If I decide to take it off, then it's not going to be anything on Sunday, but everything will continue Monday through to Saturday. And I'm not sure if there's going to be a live or a test server tomorrow. If there is one, then I will be covering it if there's something new. And I think that should be everything. So with that said, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, and until the next live stream or video, I'll catch you guys later. Cheers, guys.